Master programs can be costly for many international students. The cost can vary from 30,000 to 90,000 USD, as we have discussed in several of my other videos. In this video, we will look at what are some of the very easy ways to fund your master. These approaches are almost universal and they're applicable across different universities, public or private, independent of the location as well. One of the first most easy thing is to look for teaching assistantships. Teaching assistants help conduct office hours, grade exams, prepare material, and in some cases, also give lectures for the instructor's behalf. Their exact role is based on course instructor and requirements, but they are employed in almost every university. They are mostly helping with the bachelor level of courses, so these teaching assistantships are ideal for master students. In many universities, PhDs are also employed as teaching assistants, but there are often opportunities available for masters too. Teaching assistantships pays a very good stipend. They're also called TAs. The stipend can be starting as like $1,000 per month to around $3,000 per month, depending on what percentage you are employed at. So many of the US schools have a percentage culture. For example, if you're employed at 100%, which means you're working 40 hours per week, or if you are during your study hours, like when the school is in session, you're often employed at 50%, where you're working 20 hours per week. So depending on how many hours you're working, your salary may differ. But the good thing with teaching assistantship is like they take care of your tuition. Tuition is one of the major expense which you are paying for your masters. So you're only left with housing cost, food, and personal expenses, for which these stipends are trying to help you. In the teaching assistantship world, it's competitive because many students are trying to look for the same opportunities. The trick here is to look for jobs outside your department as well. For example, you're a master in computer science and you have a very good coding experience. This is where you can be teaching assistant for coding courses offered by other departments like mathematics departments, MBA departments. There are many other departments who are trying to teach coding, basic data science courses. So your expertise in coding, which may not be that much valued within your own department, can help you get teaching assistantship roles across other departments. Other than teaching assistants, the next opportunity which funds your research very well is the research assistants or graduate student researchers. Research assistants are helping the research labs. Each university has many different research labs which are led by instructors, professors. These labs have paid projects. So often on these paid projects, the long-term people who are working are the PhD students. But PhD students want to do a lot of experiments. And this is where master students kind of can get an opportunity to be research assistants, which are also paid on the similar scale as teaching assistants, depending on the percentage level. It can be $1,000 per month to $3,000, $4,000 per month. They work in research lab to help with experiments implementation, often helping PhD students to complete their papers, write their thesis. This is also challenging and hard to get because of being competitive, and sometimes master students may have very little research experience. The approach here is to talk to your senior PhDs in your department, start collaborating with them in the first few weeks to months. You can be just showing up in the lab, looking into what kind of experiments they are doing, start helping them. After you have found some good project, this is where you can go get deeper, talk to the professor, help them. And initially you can start working for free, but after a few weeks to a month, the funding will automatically kind of come if the professor sees value in your contribution. Remember, this is where you're helping projects who are very well funded. So these roles and these kind of extra experiments which you're helping can also fund your masters. The funding also comes through other grants and fellowships, which may vary on universities, but the teaching assistant and research assistantships are almost universal. If you are a fresh student coming from India, you might only end up paying your first quarter or first semester, and for second, third, fourth semesters, quarters, you can be directly working in one of these roles and your everything else is totally covered. I hope this helps to cover more insights into what kind of fundings are available for you.